Hello astrology lovers. In this video I will study progression and transit using late great actor Paul Walker's case. Birth details: birth date and day 12th September 1973 Wednesday. Birth time 5:59 hours rectified to 5:58 16 hours by me. Place of birth Los Angeles, California, USA. Time zone and name 8 West Pacific Standard Time. Latitude and longitude 3408 33 north and 118 15 18 west. Geocentric latitude 33 degrees 57 50 dots 22 north. Nakshatra Purva Bhadrapada, second quarter. Tithi Shukla Paksha Purnima and Ayanmash Fuller hourly 23 degrees 28 42 dot 15 On the screen is planetary position table, cusp position table, Rashi chart, Bhav chart. Time that I got was 5:59. I rectified to 5:58:16. So let's see if this rectification is correct. We'll start with the first step of rectification, that's Lagna Sabsab Lord must link with Moon or vice versa, directly or indirectly. Here Lagna Sabsab Lord was taken as Mercury because Moon is in the star of Jupiter and Mercury and Jupiter both in the star of Sun. So Mercury and Jupiter are related to each other. Step 2. Four rulers of Lagna, Sun, Moon, Rashi Lord, Star Lord, Sublord and Subsublords, Star and Sublord must appear in 1, 7 and 10. Why 1, 7 and 10? Because when a person becomes a father, stimulation to cusp 2, 5 and 11 happens. 2 because 2 is connected to expansion of family, 5th is connected to childbirth and 11th is connected to fulfillment of desire or fulfillment of ambition. So 2, 5 and 11 from ninth, because ninth is connected to father, is 1, 7 and 10. So let's see if the 4 planets of Sun, 4 planets of Moon and 4 planets of cusp 1 stimulate cusps 1, any 2 out of 1, 7 and 10. We begin with Sun. Sun's Rashi Lord is Sun. Sun's star is Venus and sublord is Ketu. Venus appears in 1 and 10. Ketu represents Mercury and Mercury appears in 1. So Ketu also appears in 1. So 1 and 10 getting stimulated. Then star Venus. Venus is star is Mars and sub is Sun. Mars appears in 1 and Sun appears in 7. So 1 and 7. Then Ketu. Ketu's star is Rahu and sub is Saturn. Rahu appears in 7. Saturn appears in 10. Then Moon. Moon's star is Jupiter and sub is Mercury. Jupiter appears in 7. Mercury appears in 1. Then Moon's first planet, that's Rashi Lord Saturn. Saturn's star is Rahu and sub is Jupiter. Rahu appears in 7 and Jupiter also appears in 7. Rahu represents Ketu and Ketu represents Mercury, so Rahu also represents Mercury, so Rahu is also positioned here. So 7 and 1. Then Jupiter. Jupiter's star is Sun and sub is Venus. Sun appears in 1, Venus also appears in 1 and Venus appears in 10. So 1 and 10. Then Mercury. Mercury's star is Sun and sub is Saturn. Saturn appears in 10. Sun appears in 1. Then Rahu. Rahu's star is Ketu and sub is Saturn. Ketu appears in 1 because Ketu represents Mercury and Saturn appears in 10. So 1 and 10. Then Sun, that's a Rashi Lord of Cuspan. Sun we have already studied here, so we will not study. Venus also we have studied here, we will not study. Then Sublord Mars. Mars we have not studied. Mars is Venus and Mercury. Venus and Mercury both appear in 1. Venus appears in 10. So 1 and 10. Mercury we have already studied here. So all the planets, all the 4 planets of Sun, Moon and cusp 1 stimulate cusp 2, 1, 7 and 10 to support childbirth to happen. This is the simplification of step 2. You can see in this very clearly how the planets, uh, by appearing in 1, 7, and 10, stimulated the event to happen. Moving to step 3, that's the moment at which the event happens is controlled by the prana lord. So at the moment of birth, the prana lord should be significator of 10, 1, 7 houses. At least 2 out of these houses or prana lord itself should appear in these cusps, irrespective of the fact it has the positional status or not. On the day of his birth, that's 12 September 1973, prana lord was Mercury. Mercury star is Sun, sublord is Saturn, and subsub is Rahu. So these planets must appear in 1, 7, and 10 to stimulate the event to happen. Sun appears in 1 and 7. Saturn appears in 7 and 10, and uh, Mercury has PS where Mercury appears in 1 and Rahu appears in 7. So 1, 7, and 10 all getting stimulated. Now moving to step 4, that's arc. As Lagna is Leo, a male sign, and the person is a male. Here it's Leo male sign, person happens to be a male. So arc was should be set to less than 50. So arc was set to 32.19. Then step 5, that's event verification. Became apparent on 4th November 1998. Dasha was Saturn, Rahu, Mercury, Rahu, Rahu. To become apparent, cusps 2, 5 and 11 must get stimulated. We will study Bhukti, Antar, Sukshma and Prana. Here Bhukti, Sukshma and Prana are same, so we will only study Bhukti and Antar. We will begin with Rahu, that's the Bhukti Lord. Star is Ketu, sub is Saturn, and sub is Jupiter. So these planets must appear in 2, 5, 11. Rahu has positional status, so its position matters. Rahu appears in 2 and 11. Saturn appears in 11, and Jupiter appears in 5th. So 2, 5, and 11 all getting stimulated by Rahu. Then Mercury. Mercury star is Sun. Sun appears in 2. Saturn appears in 11. And Rahu appears in 5. So 2, 5, and 11 all getting stimulated. So Rahu and Saturn stimulating the desired cusps for the event to happen. For an event to happen, transit must also support. So we also have to study the transit for 4th November 1998. We will have to focus on Rahu and Mercury because these two planets were Bhukti, Antar, Sukshma and Prana lords. Rahu, we will have to study the 4 planets in which Rahu was positioned on 4th November 1998 to support the event. So this is the transit chart of 4th November 1998, and on the left is planetary position table and cuspal position table of the birth chart. We begin with Rahu. Uh, because that's the Bhukti Lord. Rahu was in Sun, so we will have to study Sun. Sun is Venus, Ketu, Moon. Venus, Ketu, Moon must appear in 2, 5 and 11. Venus appears in 2, Ketu appears in 2 and 11 because Ketu represents Mercury, and Moon appears in 11 and 2. So Sun's Rahu being positioned in Sun supports the event. Then Rahu was in Ketu star. Ketu is Rahu, Saturn, Ketu. Rahu appears in 2, Saturn appears in 11, and Ketu appears in 2 and 11 because Ketu represents Mercury. Then Rahu was in Moon's sublord. Moon is Jupiter, Mercury, Rahu. Jupiter is 5, Mercury is 2 and 11, and Rahu is 2 and 11. Then Venus. Rahu was in Venus subsublord. Venus is Mars, Sun, and Venus. Mars does not appear in 2, 5, and 11, but Venus has positional status, so its position matters. So Venus appears in 5, Sun appears in 2, and Venus appears in 5. So 2 and 5. So Rahu was in the right Rashi, star, sub and sub to support the event. Now we will have to study Mercury in the same way. Mercury was in the Rashi Lord of Mars. Mars, star is Venus, sub is Venus and Mercury. Venus appears in 5, Mercury appears in 2 and 11. Then Mercury was in Saturn sub. Saturn is Rahu, Jupiter Rahu. Rahu is Rahu 2 of 5 and 11. And Jupiter in 5th and Rahu in 2, 5 and 11. Then Mercury was in Venus. Venus we have already studied because it's a sub-lord of Rahu. Then Mercury is Sun, Saturn, Rahu. Sun in 2, Saturn in 11 and Rahu in 2, 5 and 11. So Mercury was also in the right Rashi, star, sub and sub to support the event. We will also have to study Jupiter, Sun and Mercury because Jupiter is connected to year of event, Sun is connected to month of event and Moon is connected to day of event. So without support of Jupiter, Sun and Moon, an event will not happen. Sun and Moon are very essential because all the events that happen due to the interplay of Sun and Moon. Now we will begin with Jupiter. Jupiter was in the Rashi of Saturn. But Saturn we have already studied because Mercury was in star of Saturn, so we'll ignore that. Jupiter was in the star of Jupiter. We will study Jupiter. Jupiter is Sun, Venus, Saturn. Sun in 2, Venus in 5, and Saturn in 11. Then Jupiter was in Mercury's sub. Mercury we have studied because Mercury was in Mercury's sub lord. Then Venus, Jupiter was in Venus sub lord. Venus also we have studied because Mercury was in Venus sub lord. Now we will study Sun. Sun is in Rashi of Venus. Venus we are done with studying. Then it was in the star of Rahu. Rahu is Ketu, Saturn, Jupiter. Ketu appears in 211 because it represents Mercury. Then Saturn appears in 11 and Jupiter appears in 5th. So 2, 5 and 11 all getting stimulated. Then Moon. Sun was in Moon sub and Moon sub. Moon we have already studied because Rahu was also in sublord of Moon. Then we'll move to Moon, Rashi Lord Mars. Mars we have already studied because Mercury was also in the Rashi Lord of Mars. Then Moon was in Venus star. Venus we have already studied because Rahu was in the sub-sublord of Venus. And the Moon was in Mercury sublord and Mercury sub-sublord. And Mercury we have already studied because Mercury was in Mercury sub-sublord. So Rahu, Mercury, Jupiter, Sun and Moon all supported the event by stimulating cusps 2, 5 and 11 for him to become a parent. At times, Dasha supports, transit also supports, but still the event does not happen. That's because unless progression chart supports the event does not happen. Progression chart is just like uh, the growth of a person, just like a parent, just like a person grows, a chart also grows, and a progression chart uh, is connected to the growth of the chart. So progression chart for 4th November 1998 we'll have to study Dasha same Saturn Rahu Mercury Rahu Rahu. So Bhukti Rahu Antar Mercury we'll focus on these planets. Sukshma and Prana same, so we'll ignore this. Rahu is Sun Mercury Venus. Sun Mercury Venus must appear in 2, 5 and 11. Sun does not appear in 2, 5 and 11, but Rahu has positional status, so Rahu position matters. Rahu appears in 2, then Mercury appears in 11, and Venus appears in 2 and 2, 5 and 11. So Rahu supports the event, then Mercury in Rahu star, Saturn sub and Mercury sub. Rahu appears in 2, then Saturn appears in 5th, and Mercury appears in 11th. So progression chart also supports the event. Then step 6, that's studying promise of various aspects of life by sub-lord of various cusps. So what we know about late great actor Paul Walker was that he was a wealthy and famous actor. So for being a wealthy and famous actor, first and fifth subsublord must make link with 10th, because because fifth is connected to creativity, and when fifth will get linked with 10th, a person can be in a creative field. Here, Mercury is the first sub-sublord, and Mercury is in the star of Sun. Sublord is Saturn, and sub-sub is Rahu. Sun appears in 1, Saturn appears in 10. So 1 and 10 link gets established. Then Jupiter, that's fifth sub-sublord, it involves Sun. Sun appears in 1, Venus appears in 10. So 1 and 10. So 1 and 5 makes link with 10th, and this can make a person an actor. He was a wealthy person. To be wealthy, second subsublord must make link with 2, 6, 11. Second subsublord is Sun. Sun is in the star of Venus. Venus appears in second in the second bhav, and so it involves 2. Sublord is Ketu. Ketu represents Mercury. So wherever Mercury will be positioned, Ketu will also be positioned there. Mercury appears in 2. Mercury appears in 6, and Mercury appears in 11. So Ketu appears in 2, 6, and 11, and Sun subsublord Moon also appears in 2, it also appears in 6, and it also appears in 11. So Sun makes links with 2, 6, 11, and that can make a person wealthy. So I hope from this you got some understanding about this person, and I was able to explain to you about his life to some extent without talking about any planetary traits, by just talking about links and the planetary positions. I acknowledge my special thanks to Acharya Suresh Gupta ji for teaching me how to study progression chart, and a special thanks to Pandit Ram Prakash Oja Bharadwaj ji, Jyotish Praveen Gold, for trusting my abilities and always encouraging me and guiding me timely in this subject. I appreciate you took time to watch this video, and if you found this video informative, then please subscribe to this channel. I will make more videos on this subject. If you have any questions or queries, then please feel free to connect with me with the information mentioned in the description box. I'll be happy to help you. And if you would want to get your horoscope rectified, then you are welcome to get connected with me with the information mentioned in the description box. I wish you have a wonderful day and stay safe.